Apparently, this has now forced his marriage to collapse. Well, I'm here today to reveal the truth about that film. Now, Keir Starmer faces fresh family questions after Robinson's latest remarks. You're not going to believe this one, because while everyone was focused on the usual headlines, Labour policy shifts, the immigration debate, and Starmer's positioning on the global stage, something else far more personal hit the news cycle. This time, it's not about votes in Parliament, it's about Keir Starmer's home life, and it's raising questions that cut deeper than policy. Here's what happened. Welcome to Back Britain Unfold. Tommy Robinson, the figure who constantly sparks controversy wherever his name appears, dropped a set of remarks that ricocheted straight into the political arena. But this time, the reaction didn't stay confined to the political class. It spilled over into Starmer's private life, sparking reports, speculation, and yes, whispers that his wife may have distanced herself after all the drama. Now, let's be clear here. We're not claiming anything beyond what's being reported. What we can say is this. When politics mixes with family, it gets messy. And this story has all the ingredients of a political storm. Robinson's comments, delivered in one of his latest public outbursts, weren't just about Starmer's policies. They were aimed more personally at Starmer himself, questioning his credibility, his choices, and even hinting at matters that brushed against his private life. For a political leader already juggling Labour Party divisions, hostile press, and a looming general election, this was the last thing he needed. The headlines followed almost instantly. Family strain for Starmer, private pressure in the middle of public battle. Newspapers love this kind of story because it blends politics with the one thing every viewer understands: relationships. And whether the reports of his wife walking out are overstated or not, the key point is this. Starmer's opponents now have ammunition. His vulnerabilities aren't just in Westminster debates, they're right at home. One political commentator told a London radio station, Starmer is in a no-win situation. If he ignores Robinson, people say he's weak. If he responds, he elevates Robinson's platform. And now, if his family life is being dragged in, that's a whole different battlefield. Social media, as always, lit up instantly. One tweet read, "Why is Robinson always able to throw Labour off balance? Starmer needs thicker skin or this will eat him alive." Another added, "Private life should stay private, but if the reports are true, this could cost him more than votes." Even within Labour, the mood was tense. A source close to the party told a Sunday paper, Keir has worked hard to project stability, reliability, the image of a solid leader. The last thing he needs is questions about cracks at home. Voters care about trust, and family issues blur that line fast. This isn't the first time a political spouse has been pulled into the storm. Think about it. From Bill Clinton in the 90s to Jacob Zuma's family controversies in South Africa, history shows that the private lives of leaders often become political weapons. For Starmer, the danger isn't just the personal embarrassment, it's the narrative. Because if Robinson or anyone else manages to seed the idea that Starmer can't manage his own household, how can he run the country? That's the message critics will push, whether it's fair or not. And for supporters, they'll argue that dragging family into politics is low, it's dirty, and it's irrelevant. But the uncomfortable truth is, it works. People pay attention to family drama in a way they often don't to parliamentary procedure. So where does this leave the Keir Starmer right now? He's standing at a crossroads. Does he publicly defend his family life, risking amplifying the story? Or does he stay silent, hoping the news cycle moves on? Because make no mistake, this won't be the last time his personal life gets dragged into the spotlight. Robinson may have lit the match, but the media, the opposition, even the public's appetite for scandal, they're the ones fanning the flames. And the question that lingers is this. If this is how easily Starmer can be rattled at home, what happens when the pressure ramps up heading into an election? What happens next may not just shape his leadership. This was today's important update. We want to make it clear that our videos do not contain any kind of misinformation. Our only goal is to deliver true and verified news from across the UK right here on Britain Unfold. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the Britain Unfold channel. Thank you.